Let's roll.
All right, welcome in. This is CorBET. We're excited. Of course, the guest picker, Ty Dawson. Shocker, he went 0-2 to kick it off, and then he lost. He eventually hit that bet I was on with him, so he went 1-2. He's done. Welcome in Aaron Platts. Of course, Matt Cruz, and I'm Dylan Corbett. So a little bit how I know Aaron Platts. I went to high school. One of my best friends, Austin Platts, it's his brother. Aaron Platts, much like Austin, absolute legend in high school, into college. So Aaron went to my bachelor party. I always knew of him, but we never really kind of kicked it together, and we just vibed right away. So, Aaron, we're going to introduce you here. You're an avid sports bettor. What got you into it? You're obviously a sports fan. Sports betting has become more popular as we've gone about here. What made you get into it?
Yeah, I mean, I think every guy is like obsessed with betting as far as I know. It's probably just living in the fraternity house in college. Like, what did everyone do? Booze and bet, basically. And it's super addicting, dude. The itch of, like, whether I win or lose, watching games is so entertaining when you have bets on them.
Exactly. It's like Thursday Night Football coming up tonight. Matt's a Bears guy, but I'm an NFL fan, so it gives us a little incentive to watch the game tonight and have some action on it. So let's get right into it. Matt and I have got some baseball. I want to first get out my tennis play. Little early morning, the French Open, Roland Garros going on. The semifinals for the men's side is going on right now. I took Rafael Nadal this morning, minus 120. He's facing – yes, exactly. He's facing Diego Schwartzman. That's a lock. He's going to beat him. He's like minus 700 a favorite. Djokovic is facing Tsitsipas in the other semi, and the line's moving towards Tsitsipas. That's going to be a great game. Nadal owns Djokovic 6-1 in French Open. So I've got Nadal there at a good price. To baseball. Matt, what is your first play?
Yeah, starting with the early game, going back to the Marlins money line. This is a much shorter price, only plus 111. They got Sixto Sanchez on the mound. Guy's just an absolute unit, throws 100 consistently, threw really well against them in the regular season. I don't like Kyle Wright. I think the Marlins get one today before they eventually lose the series here soon.
I'm actually tailing you on that. I've got the Marlins plus 110 as well. Sixto Sanchez is a beast, former Philly. He was in that JT Realmuto trade. So I'll take the Marlins there. They've never lost a postseason series in their franchise history. They could lose it today, but let's give them an extra game. We'll take the money line there, plus 110. I'm going to go over in the Tampa Bay Yankees game. They've hit every single over. The Sharps are going on the under. No, we're going over again. Over 9. They've hit every single one. So those are my two baseball plays. Matt, did you have another one?
Yeah, no, I'm on that over as well. Ride it while it's hot. Another reason to ride it, Yankees have hit every time, and this is going to be the last Yankees game of the postseason because the Rays are closing it out tonight, plus 117. Rays close it out. I love the fact they're going with an opener. Jordan Montgomery is terrible. Rays finish.
Yeah, that's interesting. Michael Kay, the broadcaster of the Yankees, just ripped them on air. He does a show in New York about how they've been pitching this series. So Yankees could be out. I'm rooting for them to make that a series. All right, here we go. It's the guest better. Rolling it over. Another $1 into the pot. We're at the grand total of $2. Remember, you got to go 7 days positive. And I like what Aaron's doing here. He's going to stay with one play. He's going to Thursday Night Football. Aaron, what do you got?
I absolutely love the over in the Bucs game. So I pulled some stats. The Bucs are averaging 30 points a game. Their offense is completely decimated. You know, McCoy's out, Godwin's out, Evans, Scotty Miller, Fournette. But Tom Brady has a tendency to make plays with quote-unquote nobodies. So, I mean, I think he is just going to come out, light it up offensively. The other thing is people are ripping on the Bears, right? They only scored 11 points last game, and one of those was in a crazy last-minute drive by Nick Foles, who looked like the normal Nick Foles we know. Indy has the number 1 D in the entire NFL.
They've been good.
So people forget about that. And the defenses, the Bears have the 8th best defense. The Bucs have the 9th best defense. So I don't think defensively they're going to limit many points, but I think they're going to make a lot of plays on defense as far as turnovers go. Fumbles in the red zone. Brady might throw another pick 6. He's had 4 in his last 6 games going back to last season. His last play as a Patriot was a pick 6. So, I mean, I think if Nick Foles can come out and play, you know, as the Nick Foles we think we know he is and throw up even like 17 points, it's going to blow past the over. Also, it's a rematch of the Super Bowl.
Right. So you grab that number. We're going to show it here on Twitter. Guess Better Play. It's at 44, and you're going over. It's channel Lee Corso. Not so fast, my friend. I'm not fading you. I'm going the under. I grabbed it at 44 and a half. And I just realized this. I accidentally bet it twice on two different books. So it's a 2-unit play for me. That's my bad, but 2-unit play. I'm going under just because you brought up the defensive stats. These are two good defenses. Nick Foles had that one play. Nick Foles, me and Matt have been talking about this. It's like he's almost a better quarterback when there's no pressure, when he's coming in for somebody. When he gets the start, he's the shell of himself. So I'm going to go with the Bears not getting points. I'm staying away from the number. I'll go under, and again, an abnormal 2-unit play because I lost my train of thought. Matt, you've got to play in this one as well.
Couple, actually. Like Aaron said, a lot of turnovers for Brady the last few games he's played. So give me over a half interception at plus 120. All we need is one there. He's thrown one every game. He 4 out of 5 this year, 3 out of 4, however many games they've played. So took that, and immediately 5 minutes later, I texted the boys, and 5 minutes later, the line was from plus 120 to minus 105. Guess that's what happened.
Oh, the Portnoy effect there.
Anyway, and then also out of necessity, Bears money line. They're gonna get it done tonight. I got it at it is a homer play. I got it at plus 155. Last time they played on Thursday night was last year against Dallas, and they absolutely routed them in a game that no one thought the Bears would win either because they weren't good last year. So I'll take my chances with the Bears at home.
All right, that wraps up Core Bets. Again, Aaron Platts, thanks for joining us. He's our guest bettor, and he's got the over tonight at over 44. Tampa Bay, Chicago should be a great Thursday night football matchup. So we hope to have you back again tomorrow, Aaron. Appreciate you joining us.
I'll be back.
Yes, of course. We like it. He has been on a heater. We'll be tagging him on Twitter. He posts his plays on Twitter, too. So he is on a definitive heater. So he'll look to keep it going.
100 units in 4 weeks of NFL.
Get the hell out of here. No way. All right. Well, now I'm starting to feel a little worried.
A lot of parlays.
There it is. Yes. I'm starting to feel a little nervous about my bet now. We're against each other. But he's the guest bettor. $2 rolling jackpot. Make sure to subscribe. We do appreciate it.